Please welcome to the stage Retro Canary Club featuring Chelsea Emma Franco and her little big band.
Like they said, my name is Chelsea Emma Franco. I am an Apple Valley resident, and I was raised here. I also was a Sunsation and went to Apple Valley High School. Woo! This next song is actually an original that was written about Apple Valley in 1953.
The moon and the world
trumpet. Over there on the slide trombone, well, that's Ray, and this is his arrangement of Evening in Apple Valley. Our rhythm section includes Ronald on the keys, Tom on bass, John on the guitar, and way in the back keeping us in time, well, that's Gary. Here's Josh. At night when I walk on the desert trail, I'm holding hands with my true love. We look up and gaze upon the midnight sky. It seems like a dream. It is all a dream. Stars blink on Apple Valley, casting a spell from above. Evening in Apple Valley is the time for love. Move over Apple Valley, its dreams are what dreams are made of. Evening in Apple Valley is the time for love. Silvery shadows are silhouette. Stardust cocktails I'll never forget. If you crave affection, cuddle up close like a dove. Evening in Apple Valley is the time for love. Evening in Apple Valley is the time for Thank you very much. Again, my name is Chelsea Emafranco, and we are Retro Canary Club.
As they head off, I want to welcome you to our 2024 Spotlight on Arts and Culture. Isn't it great how far we've come? You know, generally our State of the Town kind of focuses on stats and recaps, and we take you out on the road and tell you how many potholes we filled and all those exciting statistics that we know you all love so very much. But, you know, we just did that in August, because that's typically when our State of the Town would be every year. So we're changing it up. You know, not everybody understands the difference between a calendar year and a fiscal year, so we decided to move our State of the Town to February. And we thought, well, we'll take a year off. And then we thought secondly, and thought, hey, why don't we do something a little different? So we're going to skip all those stats, and we're just going to focus on the arts, because we have so much going on in the town. But before I get the movie started, you are in a movie theater, let's have another warm round of applause for Chelsea and the Little Big Band. It's just so fitting that you know, Chelsea was the first one to perform on this stage, being an Apple Valley resident. So hey, let's get the show started, huh?
Here we go. And a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
It's been quite a busy year for the town of Apple Valley. We are paving the way to widen Yuckaloma Road. We've made $1.5 million in ADA improvements to our historic Apple Valley Golf Course clubhouse. We look forward to welcoming the Course Bistro and Bar opening up inside the clubhouse this summer. And we're setting the stage for a successful year, literally. We hosted a recent listening session after a 65,000 square foot, 14-screen theater was generously donated to the town, and we heard you loud and clear. You want art here in Apple Valley. We've spoken with residents and students about what art means to them.
Art is important in my life because, I mean, I love singing, I love dancing, I love playing instruments, and honestly, I feel like it's helped my mental health so much, and it's kept me out of trouble. So I feel like it's a life-changing experience.
When I'm performing, I get butterflies. When I'm performing, I feel nervous but confident.
Makes me feel so alive, you know?
We collaborated with our community on creative ways to engage this space.
So they have backstage area for this side, and then, but this is going to be Tim, roll up right here.
We do have a lot of talent here in the high desert, but the only thing that we're missing is the space.
We hosted local artists to come in, explore, and imagine with us.
It's about what you want to go do and what you want to achieve. And then it's about what you can pass on to the next generation.
There were listening sessions, recording sessions, and for some, therapy sessions to get us to this moment. But we finally made it. We even have a name.
That's Sing of the Arts. I can always forget how that's said.
I'm over here at the Harry Sing Center of Performing Arts.
Welcome to the Sing Center for the Arts.
Apple Valley romance, where skies are blue.
We are looking forward to a bright future where art, culture, and community intertwine.
It is time to, it's time to spotlight.
Yeah, it's time to spotlight the arts in Apple Valley.
It's time to spotlight the talent in Apple Valley. Spot arts.
Time to start.
It's time to spotlight the arts in Apple Valley.
It's
2, 3.
It's time to start.
That was worse.
It's time to spotlight the lights in Apple Valley.
Spotlight the arts in Apple Valley.
The town of Apple Valley is spotlighting the arts. And curtain. We are going to get curtains, right? Maybe next fiscal year.
Apple Valley romance.
That sound all right?
Yeah, that sounded good.
All right.
We're going to spotlight the arts. It's an exciting time. As you can tell, maybe you didn't notice it when you walked in, we took out 4 rows of seats. And nobody sat in those anyway, right? Because it was going to, you got to look at the movie like that. So we took all those out. We built this stage, and it's been a lot of fun and a lot of work. And Scott was right. There have been some therapy sessions. But before I invite the town council up, they're going to do their own song for you all, right? Right? No, it's not. They aren't going to sing. It's actually a dance number. So, but before we bring them up and celebrate where we are today, let's take a look at how we got here.
Good morning, Trinae. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning, Scott. Welcome to Sycamore Rocks Elementary School.
Well, thank you for inviting me here. As you know, recently the town of Apple Valley was donated the AMC Theater over in Bear Valley and Central. And we had a tremendous amount of community input, including some of your students from your school came and talked to us. It was great to hear what everybody wanted to do. And of course, we decided to make it into an arts center for not only Apple Valley, but the whole Victor Valley. So I thought I'd come over here and talk to you about what Apple Valley School District's focus on arts is and what programs you offer.
Here at Sycamore Rocks, this is a performing arts school and has been since it was built. We are so excited about the prospect of having another stage in town because schools across our valley, including all of the Apple Valley Unified School District elementary schools, already have a wonderful performing arts program, including instrumental music. And then throughout the year, the elementary schools do performances, including live stage performances, musicals. In fact, both of our high schools, Granite Hills and Apple Valley High School, have robust visual and performing arts programs. This weekend is the final performance of Mean Girls at Granite Hills High School. We hope you can make it.
I don't have to sing there, do I?
No.
Because in 8th grade I sang, and after a performance they told me to go try out for basketball. So hopefully I'll be there and I'll just observe your creativity.
A great story of the history of Apple Valley School District and how they traumatized a student. I can't, I had to.
Were you really good about
No, I got fired there too. Guess where my first basket was made? For the opposing team.
Today, we encourage all students to participate in anything they have an interest in, and we hope to encourage the arts, whether it's singing, painting, music, anything that they have an interest in.
Well, thank you for your encouragement for the arts and creativity for our youth in Apple Valley. I'm sure it'll be very well accepted over at our new Arts Center at Central and Bear Valley.
That's so exciting. With all of the different performances going on in this district, we would love to have another stage for students to perform on.
Well, Trinae, that's awesome. The Sing Center for the Arts is a perfect place to collaborate with the town of Apple Valley and the Apple Valley Unified School District to put on the performances there, not only for your students, but for the whole community as well. So what have we got going on here?
This is some student art. Come on, students, come on over and help us.
Hi, guys.
Show us what you got going.
So we're making this little string picture thing.
Do I have to stay inside the lines?
Scott, you can paint. Even if you can't sing, you can paint, man.
Well, speaking of painting, I think I'm going to turn it over to Art at the James Woody Center. Art, what's happening over there?
Hey, hi Scott. I was on my way over to play a little pickleball this morning, and I saw there's so much activity going on over here at the gymnasium. And oh, listen, here's Deborah to tell us about it, hopefully.
Hi, Mayor Pro Tem Bishop.
What's going on here at our park?
Well, there's actually a lot that's happening at the community center. We've been doing so many improvements here at James Woody. We've recently done a new roof on the community center, new restroom, new fencing in the baseball fields, and we also allocated some of the Quimby funds are going to go towards baseball fields 1 through 9 to renovate those.
Oh, that's great. Apple Valley Little League is just going to really appreciate, and our kids and family members are going to love all the work that you're doing on the new baseball field. So Deborah, what's happening behind me?
Well, this is actually a standalone project. We'd like to bring more public art to the community, not only at the Sing Center for the Arts, but also all over Apple Valley. We're also looking into an ordinance to bring more public art into Apple Valley.
Well, that's exactly what the town manager brought to the council. And one of the things that we're also so supportive of is more artwork here throughout our community. It's really a lot of the history, and it's what we're all about.
We selected a local artist to paint a mural on this wall, and we're also hosting an Art in the Park event to bring the community out and share and collaborate their ideas.
I think that's great. This is one art that's definitely going to be at all your art events. You know, I think Larry Cusack is over at the Apple Valley Golf Course, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on over there. Larry?
Thanks, Art. I'm here with Carlos at the Apple Valley Golf Course. We're here in the front hallway getting ready to hang some art here.
So you've seen all the changes we've made throughout the past year and a half with the ADA improvements, and now we are hanging some of our history.
That's right. I see all the stuff that's going on here, the new bistro that's being built and the bar. Everything's exciting here. I see the men's club is here today, and they're in the background right now. So things are moving forward quite well.
Absolutely. You are part of the Historical Advisory Committee, and you have seen the tremendous improvements that we have done. One of the biggest things that we're doing is we're bringing some of the pieces from our heritage room in Town Hall to this area to display for our residents.
We have a lot of nice history in Apple Valley, and it's nice that we're going to be able to put it up here at the golf course. The Legacy Museum in Apple Valley has donated some sheet music. I think we have some local artists recording tracks. Kurt, how is it sounding over there?
Hey, Larry. I'm here at New Wine Studios. I didn't even know we had a studio right here in Apple Valley. We found some old sheet music from the 1940s, and we're going to have some local talent redo that for us. They're going to be recording here, and we will be handing it out at the State of the Town address. So right now, we have the Suitors here to record.
Hit rhythmically, D da D da 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 D da 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 without the stop time. Right? I really mean it. It's that moment, right? Oh, yeah. Right. Exactly. Apple Valley Romance.
And they sound amazing. Chelsea Franco will be here in the Big Little Band. Also, we're going to have Granite Hills. Granite Hills is going to do Happy Trails for us.
We're rolling, start anytime. Happy Trails.
It sounded great over here, so I started singing Happy Trails to you. Can you hear me over there?
Yeah, they can hear me.
Over here. How's it looking at the Sing Center for the Arts, Carrie?
Well, thank you, Kurt, and it sounds great over there. I'm here at the Sing Center with LaVonda.
Hi, Councilwoman Leon. Yes, I'm over here just taking some measurements for the monumental plaque that we're going to be installing, thanking Harry Sing and his family. It was really a generous donation that he gave.
LaVonda, I was so excited when Harry Sing called and said he wanted to donate this beautiful property, and I recommended the town of Apple Valley. And here we are today, honoring Harry for this generous donation.
This is really great.
I think Scott's here looking at Studio 12.
Oh, great.
How's it looking in there, Scott?
Thanks, Carrie. It's looking good. They say the world is a stage, and now we have one. And it's huge. I can't wait to see what the community does with this space. 1 down, 13 to go.
Isn't that a lot of fun? So next I'm going to invite up to the stage from Apple Valley High School, more local talent, the Sensations. You know, as I was watching them practice, come on up. I'll just keep talking because that's what I do. So when I was watching them go through their number, it reminded me of when I was in swing choir, actually, back in high school. That's not a joke. I actually was. I had a mean box step, with jazz hands, you know, the whole bit. So anyway, I wanted to perform with them, but they said no.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone-Age family. From the town of Bedrock, they're a page right out of history. Let's ride with the family down the street, through the courtesy of just 2 feet. When you're with the Flintstones, have a yabba-dabba-doo time, a dabba-doo time. We'll have a gay old time.
Timmy is an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. Say, twerk! Doom and gloom up in his room. It's broken instantly. But his magic little fish grants his every wish. Cause in reality, they are his odd parents. Fairly odd parents. Odd parents, fairly odd parents. Obtuse, rubber goose, green loose, gaba juice, giant snake for the giggle, large fries, chocolate shake. Odd parents, fairly odd parents. If it's lit when you were the kid with fairly odd parents. Yeah, right.
Powerpuff. Powerpuff.
Blossom, Commander and the leader, Bubbles. She is the joy and the laughter. Buttercup, and she's the toughest fighter. Powerpuff saves the day. Fighting, fighting to save the world. Here they go, nice and tough. The power of girls. Fighting, fighting to save the world. Here they go, nice and Powerpuff.
best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch them, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch them, what's so true? Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. Pokemon. Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! You mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! You mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! You mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
Let me share why this is our best location for the State of the Town address. Obviously, we're focused on performing arts, but it also is starting to show our commitment to the arts and building a connected community. Overcoming challenges and opportunities created. This vacant property would have become a magnet for increased crime, for vandalism, for homelessness. Would have cost a ton of money to keep the homeless out. Any of you business owners who have a glass front to your building, have you looked at the glass front on this building? So Dr. Singh's generosity really became the opposite of all that. It's becoming a place where the youth can pursue their dreams, where community can gather, a place that helps mitigate crime and actually improves public safety. But the work is far from done here, as our mayor pointed out. So we're excited by where we are, but we have many, many challenges ahead. So this gift had, no allocated budget. We closed on it, I think it was June 28th. And of course, our budget had already been adopted. So, this is one theater. We still have 13 more to go. So to that end, I know you all are listening. Many of you live here in Apple Valley. So please be on the lookout over the summer. We want to have kind of a sponsors night. We're still trying to put it together. I think we may have a jazz band there. But to start some philanthropic funding, any community theater that you see the bricks, you see the sponsor wall. So we're going to get that started because we will need help. We will need your help. And then take a look out for other ways that you can help support the arts here in Apple Valley, culture, and ultimately that improves public safety, as we all know, and the quality of life here in Apple Valley. So right now, let me invite up to this main stage our starring act, the Town Council. Come on up. We got Mayor Scott Nassar, Mayor Pro Tem Art Bishop, and Council members Larry Cusack, Carrie Leon, and Kurt Emick.
Thought we practiced this all last night, right? Well, we got it. All our mics worked last night. Great. Well, thank you, Doug. I appreciate the intro. And of course, if any of you expected us to sing and dance, and any of you know me, that was not going to happen. and maybe Kurt. We can. You did a good job.
I think I demonstrated my inability.
No, that was great, and thank you. And we're thrilled and excited to invite you all to our 2024 State of the Town address. It's a little different this year, and we're excited for this location and this huge location. As Doug pointed out, we've got a lot of things happening here. This is just the start of it, and we're looking forward to the transition as we go forward. And we're looking for opportunities to work with this. We had a listening session earlier, later last year, and we got a lot of ideas, a lot of talent here that's looking forward to what we're doing. And of course, we've had a lot of growth in Apple Valley that we've experienced. When I moved here, my family moved here in 1959. There's only 3,000 people here in Apple Valley. Larry was one of the ones that preceded me. He was one of the 3,000 people who was actually born here in Apple Valley before we moved here. My graduating class, I graduated from Apple Valley High School in 1973. There were less than 300 people in my graduating class. So we've come a long way since then. We have 75,000 people now living in our incorporated area. We've been incorporated now for a little over 35 years, and it's the growth has come with a lot of change in Apple Valley, and I'm glad we were able to be part of that. And Larry, maybe you can talk about, you've been here the longest, actually preceding me, and what some of the changes that you've seen that you are excited about.
Well, we just put the Cold Stone Creamery in right across from Town Hall, and there's a lot of people that really like that. One of the bigger projects that we started, it's actually a three-phase project from Apple Valley Road. It's going to be Yuckaloma Road that's going to go all the way to the village of Apple Valley. The first phase is going to be starting here soon, and it's going to be widening the intersection at Yuckaloma Road and Apple Valley Road, and that's going to take place for over the next year, and it's gonna help flow of traffic there. With our Green Tree extension, we're getting a lot more traffic coming up and down across there, so we need to make sure the flow goes across there, which will bring new development. We like to keep our rural atmosphere here in Apple Valley and just keeping that development nice in our town. So those are things that are coming.
Well, thank you, Larry. And of course, transportation is a big issue, not only for Apple Valley, but the whole Victor Valley. And with the construction of the Yuckaloma Bridge and the extension of Nisqually into Victorville, it's had a big impact on us. And that's, as we said, we've accelerated our plans to widen Yuckaloma Road all the way from Apple Valley Road into the village. But Art being our guru of transportation, and especially around trains, and we need to talk about that. So I'm going to turn it over to Art and talk about what's happening on that side of it. Maybe talk a little bit about Brightline. I'm sure people will be focused on that.
I hope so. Thank you so much, Scott. Well, it's extremely exciting. I can't believe it's been a number of years since Doug and I went back to Florida to actually see Brightline and ride on their train and hear their vision for a Los Angeles to Las Vegas train. At the time, it was really a Victor Valley issue, and Doug and I worked very diligently with the rest of this council to be able to move it into Apple Valley, where their new train depot, which is about 25,000 square feet, will actually be in Apple Valley at Dale Evans and I-15, along with their fleet maintenance facility, will also be on the property where Brightline bought over 300 acres. I'm excited because this weekend, myself and this council will be going to Las Vegas for the groundbreaking event for Brightline West. This will be the beginning of the 4-year project. I know we've all been waiting for a long time, and you've heard me talk about it before, but this is so exciting for not only Nevada, not only for California, but the first high-speed rail in the nation right here in Apple Valley with our own depot. Basically, it will go from Las Vegas all the way to Rancho Cucamonga, Scott, where it'll meet with the Metrolink. So wish us a lot of luck the next 4 years. There's going to be a lot of construction along I-15, but Brightline hopes to be able to open for the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles. And thank you much, Scott.
Thank you, Art. I wish we had that station there today. We could get to Vegas from Apple Valley in less than an hour at 180 miles an hour. So we're looking forward to that. And thanks again, Art, for staying up on that. Now that Apple Valley is on track, There's so much growth and opportunity here. We're looking forward to what's going to happen in the future, and we'll be talking about that more and more. Our town's also teeming with talent, and you've heard from just a few of our local artists here on stage and on video. But what about the culture in our town? We thought long and hard about this, and we've discussed it and what it means to our community, and that's one of the reasons we're here today. So let's take a look at that. We have a video on some of the culture that we've been working with.
They say it takes a village, and after spending over 60 years here in Apple Valley, I have to agree. The one place that truly embodies our culture and community is the village here in Apple Valley. It's home to our Adobe shops, our first ever shopping center. The Apple Valley News was printed right down the street. It's a fantastic mix of our history and people building brighter futures as they forge their way and make history by pursuing their dreams here on the Happy Trails Highway. The village has been the center hub of our town for more than 75 years. It's a home to the annual Happy Trails Parade and an event that has been a part of our community for decades now. We have one-of-a-kind locally owned businesses, fantastic restaurants, James Woody Park Community Center, which is one of the oldest gathering places in the town. I remember playing ball there when I was growing up. We've been hard at work collaborating with the Village Property and Business Improvement District, PBID, to bring about the village-specific plan. We share a vision of a vibrant downtown that caters to the diverse needs of our residents, workers, business owners, and visitors. There's so much to do in the village in Apple Valley. One of my favorite places to visit is Las Brisas. My family and I enjoy coming here because, of course, Taco Tuesday and the fantastic margaritas. Well, let's see where the town council and staff like to visit when they're in the village.
I'm here in the village of Apple Valley. I'm part of a multi-generational business. My dad started his business back in '56. The village has grown up since I was born here in 1957. A lot of new businesses have come and gone. Being here in the village, it's like a family because every business we support, and it's a great place to start a business.
Hey guys, when I'm not at work, you'll find me here in the village working out with some really great people at Fight For It CrossFit.
I come to the village specifically for Molly's Country Kitchen, for their food and their senior menu. It's locally owned. They've been in business here in the village for over 30 years. So treat yourself next time you come down to the village for a great meal.
When I'm not earning a paycheck at the town of Apple Valley, I'm spending it at the village at Inspired Gift Shop. It's my favorite.
When I come to the village, I love coming to the Village Vault. With over 23 local businesses, there's always something fun to find here. At the Village Vault, there are so many classes to choose from. Today, I'm going to learn how to make a candle for Mother's Day.
I love thrifting, and when I'm here in the village in Apple Valley, I love to come to Wild Goose Thrift Store.
Hi, I'm Orlando. When I'm not leading my team at the office, I'm here at James Woody Park coaching my son's Little League team.
1, 2, 3, yes!
You know, when I'm in the village here in the town of Apple Valley, I always stop at Off the Grid. It's one of my favorite places within the community. This is one of the family organizations that really have supported and make Apple Valley its own home. I come here for the custom sarsaparilla because I absolutely love it. But it's all about the village, it's all about the town of Apple Valley, and it's all about our community coming together. Here's to you.
I love all those places. A wonderful array of options. One thing we look forward to enjoying more of here in the village is public art. We've partnered with a talented local artist, Olivia, to paint a mural she designed at the James Woody Community Gymnasium. Olivia, how is it looking?
I'm painting this mural. I'm honored to be the first person chosen to paint a mural for the town of Apple Valley. I'm a senior at Granite Hills High School. I'm studying art. I'm hoping to take art classes in college to further explore that potential career path. I love art, and I think art is something that's underappreciated. So to see the town really putting a spotlight on the artists here, that's important.
Awesome work, Olivia. As our community continues to grow, so does the village, and it's locals like Olivia, like our Little League families, are like our business owners, our pickleball players, our parade goers, and you, our community members, that make Apple Valley special. I think School Board President Maria Okpara said it best.
Everybody always talks about a melting pot. I think we should stay away from that term and make it a salad bowl. In a salad bowl, the carrot, the lettuce, the bell pepper, everything is an individual. But when you put it together, and you put the dressing into it, that's what brings the harmony of all of them living together and still enjoy each other's differences. For me, that is community.
Beautifully said, Maria. I love that salad bowl analogy. I also love the tacos here at Las Brisas. I'm going to enjoy my lunch, and we hope to see you all here in the village soon. Happy trails, Apple Valley, until we meet again.
All right, and we all know that the village holds a very special place in our past as well as our future, and that's why we wanted to highlight what's happening on that as well. I'm excited for our village specific plan that was recently adopted, and for those of you who want to get more information on that, you can go to applevalley.org and bring that up, and we'll talk more about the opportunities and the special things that can happen in the village using the specific plan. We're grateful for this place and this event and really talk about the culture and what it represents in our town. So I thought I'd go to Carrie and talk about what the culture in our town means to you.
Well, as for me, it's a better way of life. That's not just a motto. That's really true. This is really true. It's our beautiful parks, it's our free events, and it's the community here. And as much as I would love to take and look forward to going on the Brightline West train to Las Vegas, it's really great to know that we can still stay home, come here to the Sing Center for Arts, and see fantastic shows. It's our great knit neighborhoods that bring us together and make us a town. Isn't that right?
Oh, absolutely, Carrie. I appreciate that, and that's something very important to us. And Kurt, I know you've been a big champion of the arts since you were mayor back in 2015 and brought live musical to our Civic Center Park. And how does it feel to be here, sitting on the stage, after so much effort that you put forth?
I really feel the excitement, and the excitement after hearing the band on here. This is a perfect stage for a musical production, I can tell you that right now. Absolutely amazing. And as you know, we had the Music Man and we had Shrek, for those of you who remember that back in the day, on the amphitheater stage. This just opens up more possibilities. And you know, the youth need this, and so does our community, because we have so much talent here in this community. We really do. And we need a great venue with multiple options for them to do. I've talked to youth that play musical instruments, that want to have a place to play. I have actors and actresses that want to actually perform right here in Apple Valley. And yeah, there would be no reason to go down, say, to the Redlands Bowl anymore. We just have it all right here, and no elements to deal with. So this is a very exciting time.
Thank you, Kurt. Yeah, we're all excited about this. We're excited about the future, and we're excited to see the transformation that's happening here right in front of our eyes. And it's a true group effort. We've had local theater companies, artists, all volunteer their time to this facility and share their knowledge. Our schools as well have come out, and the students have shared their ideas, and town staff. How about that? Our town staff has spent countless hours in this facility, and our facilities department truly deserves a round of applause. So let's give them a round of applause. We want to thank them. They've been cleaning chairs, they've been cleaning floors, they've been cleaning the stage, working all this together. And if you haven't noticed, out in the lobby, there's a lot of windows to clean out there. So keeping that together. And it's still a work in progress, and it's still happening. And we're saying that sometimes government moves, or speed is at the speed of government, and we're trying to circumvent that and show something different. We put this together. We kind of decided to do this less than 60 days ago, and the staff put this together. So a big, I want to thank our PIO department for putting this together, and all our town staff for all the work they've done. They've done a great job. So thank everyone for being involved in putting this together. I know Doug said there's no stats, but this is a snack-sized State of the Town address. So as we wrap it up, I want to do a quick lightning round, and I want to hear from all of you. I have a couple of topics I want to bring up, so I'll bring up the topic and when you talk about what you think is important. So let's start with economic development. I'm going to start with Art, our Mayor Pro Tem.
We're really excited because we have more furniture coming to the town of Apple Valley. In the Just Ranch Marketplace, they'll be opening in the next 2 weeks. It is great for our town.
and they're taking up the space from Bed Bath & Beyond.
Absolutely.
So we're keeping that, our facilities all full, and it's a great opportunity for our residents. And don't forget about Sprouts. That's coming up right across the street from that development too, and I think they're under construction as we speak today. All right, let's talk about Parks and Rec. So I know we're all excited about that. That's another something we're very focused on. So Art.
Well, I'm so fortunate because the town of Apple Valley will be opening later this summer, early fall, 3 brand new outdoor pickleball courts that we are really, really excited about. The pickleball groups have been coming to Park and Rec and the town council and really trying to make sure that we're building this correctly. And I want to thank Park and Rec and the Rec Commission. They've done an outstanding job.
Thank you, Art. Yeah, my grandkids are trying to teach me how to play pickleball, and I'm not getting the right rules. I'm sure they're making up the rules as we go. So, Art, you'll have to help me out with that one a little bit. Larry.
Well, I'm proud to announce that we're getting more Quimby funds with these developments, and we're spending them at the Little League Park. Back in the day where I played Little League, we only had a couple fields there. So it's nice, we're spending money there and helping the Little League program over there at the James Woody Park.
Great, that's a great opportunity for our kids, and I know that the Little League, they expand and get more kids every year playing out there in the ball fields, so we're glad we can help them out. Carrie.
We have an exciting summer concert series lineup featuring Taylor Swift cover concert. What?
Well, good. Thank you, Carrie. I think I've heard of her. Isn't she dating some football player, Travis Kelce or something? Yeah. Well, anyway, maybe he'll show up too to be at our concert. That'd be great. Kurt.
Well, let's not forget our new McConnell Park that's just down the street from us here that's slated to be open in 2025. We can always use that park space, that's for sure. All that soccer and all the stuff that goes on there, we need that.
And it's great to incorporate some of the history in our facilities in the town. So we're continuing to do that as we get new parks and facilities. So again, thank you, Kurt, for that. For me, I think this space is great. That's going to incorporate our history and our culture into here as we grow, and I'm really looking forward to what we're doing here. This will be a Park and Rec building. As you know, that means fun. So we're going to be doing that. And speaking of fun, I want to thank you all for coming up with us today and creating a community and pledging the commitment to spotlight the arts and culture in Apple Valley. Before I welcome up the next group, I want to remind you all to get those CDs. Those CDs are free, by the way. So that's all the music that you're hearing today. You can get them in the lobby, so don't forget to pick up your CD. We were talking about, I think between the 5 of us, I think I'm the only one that may have a CD player left, but I'll find it. I can dig it up. I think I've got one buried somewhere, but we'll make it all work. But thank you all for coming, and I want to welcome up the Granite Hills School Choir to stage the end and a true spotlight of the arts here in Apple Valley. So we'll exit and let them come on up. Thank you all for being here.
Some trails are happy ones, others are blue. It's the way you ride the trail that counts. Here's a happy one for you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Righty, so as the house lights come up, we want to thank you all for coming. As you've seen, we really need some side stage and maybe a little backstage and some help. But that's the end of our program. We'll invite you to go as soon as the choir is off stage. You don't have to go back to work, but you can't stay here. We got another show that starts really, really soon. Thank you, everybody.